people, how are you today? I hope all of you are blessed indeed. Pastor Fabry wants to share from Genesis chapter 32, verse 30 from the Message Bible translation. It says, Jacob named the place Peniel, God's face, because he said, I saw God face to face and lived to tell the story. This is about Jacob's personal encounter with God. And through his personal encounter with God, his name changed from Jacob to Israel, and his life totally changed. Not only Jacob, there are Moses, Joshua, and Apostle Paul. From their personal encounter with God, Moses actually got his calling to bring Israelites out from Egypt to the promised land, Canaan. And Joshua got the strength and courage to continue the legacy of Moses to bring Israelites to enter the promised land, Canaan. And Apostle Paul, through his personal encounter with God, his name changed from Saul to Paul, and his life drastically, totally, completely changed. How about us? Have we ever experienced personal encounter with God in our life? From my experience, I have this special personal encounter with God. Not the first time, but the special one. And then the result is so significant. Because at that time, I was 16 years old. And I heard God's voice telling me that I'm being prepared by God to get married with this man. God gave this man's face and also name. I know him, not so close, but yeah, I just know. And then after 1 year, then finally I got married with this special man, which is my late husband, Pastor Eddie. And since then, I experienced a lot of time personal encounter with God in my life. Because you know what? Having personal encounter with God is not just one time experience in life, but we need to have personal encounter with God every day. Why? Because the result of having personal encounter with God will bring significant result to our spiritual life journey. Our life with God will be different. We will be restored. We will have breakthrough. We will live a life after we have this personal encounter every day with God. And to have or to experience personal encounter with God every day, what we need to do is just to be with God daily. We need to continuously remain and stay with God every day. We also need to build our life in God every day. We need to have this we need to build our communication with God every day. Start having conversation with God every day. Talk with him about anything of our life and marinate in his word every day. Sinking deep in his presence every day. Soak with God every day. Then for sure we need to listen to God. We need to be attentive for what God is saying to us every day. And not just that, we need to thank God. We need to have this attitude of gratitude for God. We need to be grateful because we have God, because who he is in our life. Not just about what he has done, but we need to thank him. We need to give thanks to God for who he is in our life. When we are doing this, when we are having our personal encounter with God every day, then our life will be totally changed. God's power will start manifest and take place in our life every day. We will see the breakthrough, we will see the restoration, we will see the transformation of our life every day after we have our personal encounter with God every day. So I encourage all of you to start having personal encounter with God by being with Him every day, by talking to God every day, by marinate in God's word every day, sinking deep in His presence, soak with Him, and listen, be attentive to God, and thank God for who He is every day. And your life will be changed. God bless you.